So, yeah, I also am gonna try to incorporate some, like, just more soft spoken, I guess, ASMR, because I guess a lot of you guys really liked my regular voice. So I think I'm gonna go in between a soft speaking and a whisper, because today is going to be a very chatty video about books. So let me just start. Let me just start with the fact that I am over smut. Like, over it. I am over the smut empire that is taking over the book community, because I'm so sick of reading books that don't have story and it's basically just sex. Like, I can't tell you how many books that I've read in the last year or so that just don't have a story. And if they do have a story, it feels like I'm reading the same book, just in a different font, because they're all kind of similar, and it's driving me nuts, guys. Like, I'm so over it. Like, I love smut, I do, but like, I'm over it. I'm ready to get into something new, like maybe reading more like more helpful books, or more spooky story-wise, like getting back into like the roots of my childhood, who read like very adventurous, mysterious books. And so I am going to dig deep and try to find some good books that just are not smut. Like, I can't even express how irritated I am with it, because I read this story recently. Actually, let me bring out my little Kindle here. My little Kindle here with my stickers. This is from someone at a tattoo shop who draws stickers and stuff. And this is also a tattoo in her flash book. This is from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which was such a cool experience. And then this one is also from the same tattoo artist. But yeah, so this is my Kindle. Let me open her up. So, let me just tap. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I'm gonna go to my library. So, as you can see here, I have this book collection called Filthy Rich Vampire. And at first, the first book was really good, and it had a bit of like a story behind it, but I'm almost like probably not even gonna finish the series, even though I bought the whole series, which was a waste of money, because it's one of those books that's just like really quick with the characters, like really quick with like intimacy and like falling in love, and all of a sudden they're mated. Like, the plot line did not, like, I feel like it could have been executed differently, and maybe more of a build up instead of 2 days in and they're like, we're soulmates, like besties. Like, I hate books that do that. And I've noticed a lot of the smut books do that, and it's just disappointing. It really is. Nothing against the way that it's written is good. That's why I kept reading it. But I guess no, I wouldn't say it was written good. It feels like all of these smut book authors are just trying to rush into like the intimacy, and it's just basically word porn. And I I miss when books actually had stories. Like, there was this one book I read, Court of the Vampire Queen, and it was literally just boring. There was no story, there was nothing. It was just one giant orgy. Like, there wasn't any, even like 5 minutes between the last session, and then they just start going at it again and again, and I hated that book. I finished it, I read all of it, but I was just bored. So, I don't think I'm gonna read Filthy Rich Vampire. It just wasn't what I wanted. So, yeah, I wish I never bought them, because I'm probably not gonna finish the story, because I just am tired of smut. There is a book here in my library called Lights Out. Lights Out. And this book is kind of similar to the way that Haunting Adeline was set up, I guess. But I've heard that it's kind of like, I heard it's really good. It is a smut book. So I will pick this up because it's just one book. It's not like a series. I'm kind of over series right now. Even though I'm about to reread the whole Twilight series, but shh, quiet in the classroom. But I don't know, I'm gonna give it a try, and hopefully it's good. Hopefully it executes in a way that I want it to. I will be talking about it. I will do a book review, but that's all I have on my Kindle as of right now. Let me talk about this book here. So I just finished this book a couple of days ago, and I have the whole series. It's the Girl in Pieces series, but it's all different stories. So this one is How to Make Friends with the Dark, and it is a very sad book. It's very real life, and that's what I like about the Girl in Pieces series collection, is that there's a story behind them. And this one is about a girl whose mom dies, and she kind of has to figure out life as a 16-year-old girl without her mom, who dies suddenly, in kind of a terrible way. And she goes into like foster care and has to and learns about other kids' stories and where they're at in foster care. And it's very real, and it made me cry and made me relate to a lot of things about grief that no one understands unless you're going through grief yourself. And I loved this whole book series. Like, I very much enjoyed every second of reading this book, and I read it within like 4 days. Yeah, there's so much to learn through Tiger is her name, and she's very strong, and it's so sad but so beautiful at the same time. And I think this was well written, and I love this author, Kathleen Glasgow. She's so good, and I highly recommend this book. As you can see, so I have heard such great things about Fourth Wing, and I finally picked myself up a copy, which I don't know if I showed you guys last time, but this is like an exclusive copy that just recently came out this year. And look at it, it has dragons on the pages of the book. I had to buy this edition for my first read. I'm gonna read this soon, but I have heard such great things about Fourth Wing, so I'm actually really excited. And it is a series technically, but it's very short. There's only 3 books to it. But it is, I'm really excited. Hopefully there's more of a story. I'm hoping it is, to kind of learn. I'm hoping that it's not just all smut. There is smut, of course, in these books, but I am very excited to read this. I hope it is everything everyone's been saying. Like, I hope it's worth the hype. I will be doing a review on this as well. Now, lastly, the Twilight series. So I actually bought my collection of Twilight series at a thrift store. They were all like 59 cents. Like, how could I not have bought the whole series? Of course I did. They are very used books, and very well loved. But I'm really excited because I'm going to be rereading this probably this week. Starting with the first book, obviously. I read this series like 5 or 6 years ago, and the movies just don't do this book justice. I almost hate the movies. I don't. I love them, but I hate them at the same time because they just don't do the books justice. Like, they really, really picked like such little pieces of the characters and the portrayal of them. And Jacob is so much better in the book than he is in the movies. Like, in the movies, he's a whiny, annoying teenage boy, and in the books, he's actually so much cooler and really Bella's best friend. And they just don't portray that as well in the movies as the books say. And it makes me sad, but I'll still watch the Twilight books because we love Robert Pattinson. We love Robert Pattinson. He is an icon. He is it. And Edward is my man. Like, don't even play. Edward is my man. But yeah. That is the end of this little whispered ramble of books and my feelings on smut. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so happy to be filming again. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and let's make ourselves a little kingdom on the internet. Thank you guys so much for being here.